It genuinely feels weird not having the intro from episode 3 to jam out to. So hey! Time for some Blue Burst. Time for a return to Blue Burst. For episode 4. So before I really go into anything, let's watch the intro for episode 4. I can't back out of this now that I'm in it, so I'm just gonna... go with this. That's a bingus. It's unfortunate that I actually had to commit to creating a character, but whatever. I have to go... Oh, that's neat. They have a new ship for explicitly for classic play. No episode 4, and yeah. But episode 4 is explicitly what we're here for today. All right, it's been a long time since I've played Blue Burst, huh? Hopefully go to a less populated server. I did have to check beforehand, and unfortunately, yeah, I have to do this in online. So, been a while. Alongside that, when we were in episode 2, it had its own unique part of Pioneer 2 to be walking around. For episode 4, we're just back here with the episode 1 lobby area thing. And yeah, so I might as well mention a couple things. I'm gonna take a moment to have to explain all this, aren't I? So, just on a... I should stop. I keep wanting to recenter the camera because every time I press down, my natural inclination is to just press the center camera button. But so basically, Blue Burst was the post-episode 3 thing that they did for Phantasy Star Online. It was PC only, and it was basically a way of having, like, okay, this is the final kind of update for Phantasy Star Online. And it contains episode 1 and 2. It's functionally a free-to-play game now. Well, it wasn't free-to-play. It did require... I don't think it required a purchase, but it required a subscription. It was PC only. And the big enticing thing that it had was that it also contained episode 4. Actual new content. And once again, this was after episode 3 happened, hence episode 4. And, well, because of episode 3 taking place quite a time in the future, episode 4 is only like a year, not even, after the events of episode 2. So this happens well before everything we saw with the Great Shadow and the Germ and whatnot. And yeah. It's very clear that episode 4 is a much more minor thing compared to episodes 1 and 2. Already, the fact that we're reusing the section of Pioneer 2. But it does have quite a bit of its own content. It is fairly unique. It is fairly unique in terms of its structure. If anything, it's closer to what episode 2 was doing, actually. But yeah, the basic idea is what we saw in the intro. There was a meteor that was passing by, and then a laser kind of just shot out of the planet and struck the meteor, forcing it to crash into Ragol. And alongside that, outside from the impact site, a lot of light suddenly popped out of it. So it's very much not just like, you know, a normal impact. It's a very strange situation. Also, yeah, it did kind of hit Pioneer 2. It did kind of shake things up. And it was a very, very big impact. I think I picked up a couple things that I'm... Yeah. I free up some inventory space. Still have that in my inventory, huh? So... yeah, that's really the kind of everything going on. Just shortly after the events of episode 2, a meteor struck Ragol. Almost took Pioneer 2 with it, barely missed, but still, like, chunks of it hit it. And there's weird things about that meteor. The meteor itself is a weird thing, and the fact that it struck Ragol itself is also a weird thing. Yeah, so compared to episodes 1 and 2, the government quests were what, like, episode 4 was made with the government quests in mind, so hopefully these should flow better. There's going to be much less of them. There's going to be way fewer. And yeah, just like, hey, if we already knew about that meteor, why did it surprise us that it struck the planet? So there's a lot going on. Yeah. Government Quest 9-1. We've lost contact with our research team. Go search the area around the crater. I should have answered no. I mean, I picked up on it from talking with people and seeing that intro, but I should have answered no to see what the game would say. I'm gonna back out so I can. I want to see what it says. I want to see how it explains the meteor. Do you not know that meteor? And then the answer, there was a meteor. Do you know about the meteor? No. There was a meteor. End of story. Oh, I forgot to talk to these guys too. So this time, let's be ignorant of the meteor strike. Oh, it's the crater specifically, but yeah. So yeah, just getting straight to the point of everything shown in that opening. I mean, our calculations show that it shouldn't have hit the Raggle, but we know that a laser shot it and caused it to. It's been a while. It feels good to be back. But yeah, a big thing though, like I said, is for story progression in episode 4, I'm gonna guess that it was kind of built around the idea of the government quest existing. Compared to how they were pretty clearly added in post, especially for episode 2. So, notable thing about that name, Crater, Eastern Route. We'll eventually figure out what that means. But yeah, here it is, the crater. This is the area of episode 4. All of episode 4 will in some way take place in this crater. We are going to burn through episode 4's government quests on normal. Because, you know how episode 2 kind of like you start off and it's very clearly designed to be like, well, it's a bit harder than base episode 1 on normal, but very quickly ramped up. Episode 4 doesn't really have that. Episode 4 is more made for you to be able to jump in, from what I understand. It's harder than episode 1, but like, it's not a clear progression from like episode 1 normal, episode 2 normal, like the way those were. So, admittedly, it's going to be kind of worthless checking out any boxes. I guess I didn't refresh my inventory last time I played this. Oh, also, I didn't mention it. I have different weapons now since the last time I played. I'm now using the Musashi and the Last Survivor as my main two. I don't have any guns on me. I just don't. I probably forgot to equip them, but yeah. The Last Survivor here, it's pretty nice. I probably should go into Customize, change this out for Extra Attack. That is an attack that drains health. And... wait. Right, I have HP Restore. It's been a bit. I have, yeah, HP Restorate. Yeah, like I said, when Blue Burst came out, it had been a while since any proper new PSO content had happened. And this was a full new area. A whole new episode, as it were. Though, as mentioned, it's nowhere near the scope of episode 1 or 2. It's neat. It does neat things. But it won't be to anywhere near the level of, like, episode 1 or 2 in terms of just raw content. Also, hey, alongside all the Buddhas and Zabudas, Sand Rappies. Just a Rappy variant. Buddha, Zebuda, Babuda. Oh, hey, satellite lizards as well. Yeah, like I said, because we're on normal, we're just going to be breezing through this stuff. It's going to be nice for speeding through the story content that is there, which, by the way, as mentioned, this was made knowing the government quests were a thing. So, I don't think we're going to be getting any message boxes. Which, it fits, because this is... we're just coming in to like check on what happened to the investigation team that was just sent here. So everything is like, there's been no time for anybody to set up recordings, basically. Oh, hey, I guess I do have a reason to check boxes, just in case there's materials in them. I'm gonna have to open up my material document soon, aren't I? Once again, it's been a while. It feels good to be back. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be breezing through episode 4. To the point to where I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of extra stuff, just so this return isn't too short-stayed. Like, I want to spend more time in PSO proper. I spent so much time away from it thanks to episode 3. And it just feels good to be back. So, might as well mention, I didn't really say anything about it, because everything's been dying so fast, but, hey, the twin swords, dual swords, how's it classified in game? Parasaur, it doesn't, yeah, right, it doesn't list weapon class in-game like that. But, yeah, the dual swords, pretty fun weapon type. You have a single hit for your first hit, it's pretty quick. And then, yeah, it's a 5-hit string in total. So, not as many as the daggers, but pretty up there. Pretty solid. I did have to spend a lot of time trying to get this as well, grinding for it specifically. Yeah, when I say that I'm probably going to be doing extra stuff, by the way, for, like, for this for this return and whatnot to proper PSO, I'm probably going to be having to do, like, to show off, like, stuff on hard mode, like, especially for episode 4. I don't want to do the government quest on hard mode just because, once again, that's just going to kind of turn it to a bit of more of a slog than it may need to be. It's going to be in a weird spot for difficulty, too. But I'll definitely do, like, a hard mode run on single player. I'm avoiding saying anything very direct about how, about, like, the nature of progression in episode 4, though, in the crater itself. Just gonna say that, like I said, episode 4 entirely takes place in the crater. And it's just different parts of the crater, basically. I am liking the music, by the way. Not necessarily, like, as good as episode 3's music, but that's hard to match. Yeah. For as much as this is, you know, kind of a wasteland style area, this actually does look very nice. Once again, it does kind of show that this is what they were making, like, in kind of the between time, like, lead up to Phantasy Star Universe. Oh, somebody. Oh, okay. Thanks, admit message. Oh, I didn't actually get to show off the extra attack yet. It drains health. For the last survivor, I mean. Nice little bit of added survivability. It is a notably weaker attack, but still, an AoE move, like an AoE weapon, I can hit multiple enemies with it, even if it is very low accuracy. Being able to just smack multiple things and heal off of all of them, very nice. I actually also didn't realize the Musashi had... Oh, the Musashi, the Soul Eater effect. That's actually really good. I didn't know about that. I will say, not having the... what is it? The message boxes to tell us about the enemies is a little missed right now. Yeah, the Musashi can spend your own health to do increased damage. That's actually nice. And that also pairs pretty okay with me also having a weapon that drains health from things. That was unintentional, because, as mentioned, I went for the Musashi because it was a dual sword, like, moveset. But just, yeah, as mentioned, though, this was the part of the game, like, they made Blue Burst pretty much as kind of a sort of, I can't really say lead-in, because it has nothing to do with episode 4, to do with the universe. It was kind of made to kind of, like, fill that gap between the existence of, like, no proper new PSO online thing and Blue Burst's existence. Well, not Blue Burst, and Universe's existence. While also being a way to, like, entice people into playing this new version of PSO on their PCs. Also, I seem to have looped around entirely, but new enemies are spawning in, so... I am genuinely kind of surprised that I have taken damage. Like, thinking about how, like, I'm guessing it's from things that, like, ignore accuracy or evasion. I haven't actually been paying attention. What am I doing picking up? I should check the map. I should feed my mag. Not bad. Maybe that. It's been so long, I also kind of forget what I wanted to do with my mag. I'm fairly certain that I need a new one entirely if I want to get one with a more appropriate build. Because I remember that, like, I basically already kind of screwed it up with the fact that defense leveled even once. And that also, with how I want to build it, I need to get, like, the leveling order that I've been going with is not good. In terms of, like, photon blasts that I want to get for it. And specific effects and the like. The Buddhas, they charged into each other and bounced off each other. That was a cute little interaction. I might as well say the most basic thing is that Buddha, B-O-O-T-A, they're pigs, because Buddha is Japanese for pig. But it's usually, you know, localized. It's usually romanized as B-U-T-A. And yeah, they're pretty basic in terms of being the Booma equivalent. Satellite lizards, as you can tell, are also the savage wolf equivalent. The Buddhas, at the very least, for as much as they are very much like, you know, they're very much sharing a lot with Boomas. They probably are using the same animation framework and just very, very slightly modified. But they at the very least do have their own things a little, like that charge that they do. And you have the Astark here, which looks like it can buff itself. It's gonna be neat seeing what these things can do on higher difficulties. Also, yeah, sand rappies are... It's pretty obvious that they're just rappies. I think that they may have, like, the ever so slightest difference in some of the things that they do, like an added, like, move or something like that, but they're pretty straightforward. They were an excuse to make a new rappy variant. I will say, I don't actually know much of the, like, equipment and whatnot that was added in Episode 4. Because, admittedly, when I first played Phantasy Star Online, it was because of Blue Burst releasing. Blue Burst released with a, like... I believe it was just, like, the... like, free trial, like, when they first released it, and that's what got me to try it. And then, yeah, I just kind of fell in love with the game. Oh, hey, it's Sue. So, I think I mentioned this last time, but in terms of story stuff, for Sue here, and the Karik story, the Black Hound story, and the Black Paper stuff, it all assumes that we didn't go down the route where Karik went crazy and we had to put him down. Says you. I'm definitely in a spot where I probably should restock on stuff when I first get the chance, but like, I don't really need to. Hey, I level. It's just all very comfy. Like, even if I'm just burning through things with everything I have right now. I will say the environment and the music does make me think of PSU, Phantasy Star Universe. Specifically some areas in it. But also, I would say that the environment is kind of a little more detailed than the one I'm thinking of from that. And hey! The guy I was talking about, Karik. Works. Okay, just saying that, like, hey, when enemies pop up, there's a ton of them. Which is the thing that, yeah, that's been happening. Yeah, there's a lot. There's actually quite a decent amount going on visually in terms, and also with like the geometry of this. And in terms of enemy numbers, very much like designed understanding that, like, this is on PCs, this is not on console. There's more they could do here. Especially with, at the time of this release, this would have been a pretty old game. I think it might have been 2006? Wait, no, definitely not that late. What am I thinking? Wait, no, maybe, actually. I'm gonna check in a second. It's actually something I should have checked beforehand. I just realized that basically I'll get hit by whatever magic, but I'm still just blocking anything physical, so why bother avoiding the charge right now? It's definitely going to be something that, like, as difficulty goes up, that's going to be a move to avoid, but so I'm going to guess that if that hits, it's high damage and knocks you down. Gonna take a quick second, just alt-tabbing out PSOBB. Guess I should just go straight to the PSO. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, right, the PC release didn't actually have episode 2 for a while. Because I think it was just version 1. Ported to Windows and re-released on the Dreamcast as version 2 with expanded content. And then after 2001, it was ported to GameCube and Xbox episode 1 and 2 with new characters, environments, and other features. Episode 3 was released for the GameCube in 2003, which was a turn-based card game. Doesn't actually make note of Blue Burst. That's weird. Okay, Blue Burst. A new version for Windows, Blue Burst was released in Japan on July 15th, 2004, following an open beta that began in May. It's a port of episode 1 and 2 with another episode of new content. It features enhancements, including a system allowing players to communicate across different servers. The significant change is that the game is online only, with user data stored on the servers, reducing cheating. In 2005, Blue Burst was released in China, Sega's first online game there. It was released in beta in North America in May 2005 and fully in June. The North American... Oh, this is actually kind of an important thing. The North American Dreamcast servers operated until September 30th, 2003. The North American and Japanese GameCube servers, as well as the Japanese Dreamcast servers, were shut down March 30th, 2007, following a month of free service. The Japanese Xbox servers were shut down January 31st, 2007. So, didn't last... So, they lasted, 2 months less. And the North American servers followed on April 22nd, a week earlier than the announced date of April 30th. So the North American Xbox servers lasted longest. North American and European Blue Burst servers were shut down following a free period, lasting from January 12th, 2008, until the servers closing on March 21st, 2008. This was followed by the shutdown of the Japanese Blue Burst servers on December 27th, 2010, the last official Sega servers. And, yeah, we're currently, of course, though, playing on a private server. The private servers existed before Blue Burst even released. The private servers were there for the GameCube release and the Dreamcast release. They existed for a long time. But, yeah. So it didn't actually last that long in North America, only until 2008, once Blue Burst released. So only about 3 years. Meanwhile, in Japan, it was about 6 years total for how long it lasted. It was well after our Universe released. it is kind of funny, kind of sad that the most surefire way to not to like keep playing PSO Blue Burst on the same character for the longest time was through private servers, because they lasted longer than the official ones. The private servers like were up maybe even before like the North American release, and then lasted well after. This is a different private server than the one that I would have been playing on. This is a much newer one, but admittedly the private server that I originally played on did actually like have a major issue that caused it to like have to shut down and whatnot, from what I remember. Not like shut down entirely, but like lost all of its data. It was the Skyhawk server. The fact. The fact. But yeah. By the way, I see that like shut down in 2010, for the Japanese Blue Burst servers shut down in 2010. And I'm like, part of my brain is telling me that the Phantasy Star Universe servers in North America didn't even last that long. Yeah, so far this Government Mission 1 has been a lot of big encounters, just a lot of encounters with a ton of enemies. Once again, this is not running on the console, and this is a pretty old game at this point. Like, HD consoles, HD gaming is becoming a thing now, so let's just throw 500 monsters at you. Oh, hello. You're new. Dorfon. You can actually do damage, huh? Okay, it's a good thing that I decided to go with normal then. Maybe this actually was designed to be like progression from normal, like normal to normal to normal. Oh, hello. You're the designs that popped up in episode 2. This music does kind of roll. Okay, that's just gonna repeat. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could take you. I have 2 swords, what can you do to me? And yeah, they're definitely also doing more complicated cutscene stuff with all this. Yeah, as mentioned, this is very much designed with the idea that the government quests are how you get the story for this place. There was the first government quest. Oh, not episode 1. Oh. Let's just do the second one. Actually, just give me a second, because I actually should know how to pace this out over the course of different sessions. Okay, episode 4 is 8 government quests total. Good to know. There's also some side story, some extermination, some shop, retrieval. There's a bunch of extra quests for episode 4 exclusively. Data retrieval. A team has been sent by the lab. A team sent by the lab has been attacked, and their research data was lost. We need you to go and retrieve it. So, by the way, I basically know, like, pretty much next to nothing about the story for episode 4. So, yeah, that's part of why I'm talking to everybody, is because more so than even before, I want to know. Wait, what was that? I should top off on my healing items. That just killed my funds right there. Actually, yeah, I should open up. Nope, not that. There we go, PSO Matthews.txt. So let's add 3. That brings me to 18 power used and 13 evade used. Also opening up this document that I made. Well, text file that I made. good to see that I was smart and put the caps that I would get to for the materials on it. Anybody in here got anything to say? Okay, good. Oh, hey, now we're taking the western route. So, sort of similar to Galdeval Island in episode 2. Episode 4 is kind of structured as one... Oh, the drive course. I just noticed on the mini-map. But episode 4 is kind of more structured as one large area that just has different entrances. So the idea, I believe, is that they all kind of link together, because this is where we ended last mission from, but now it's the western, it's the start of the western. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, is that it's one really large area with multiple starting points. Come on, let me cast for Foy. Let me hit. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, those Buddhas casting Foy at me is kind of the big threat right now. That actually can hurt me. I'm gonna guess the purpose of this mission is gonna be going around figuring out how to unlock everything here. The Triforce worth of barriers that exists there. Oh dang, that's actually not that bad of a view. You can see that quite a bit of work going into examining that area down there. Huh. Yeah, as mentioned though, I'm actually also interested in the fact that this is going to be a much more guided story experience. A much more open story experience involving multiple other characters throughout it. And as you may expect, it's going to be a lot of characters that popped up in episodes 1 and 2. Going off the fact that, you know, we're already dealing with Sue and Guri. Oh hey, a red ring. Even playing this right now, it's just like, I'm already thinking about, like, as soon as I stop the stream, I might just still keep playing and just try grinding a couple bosses, like, for a bit, just to get some equipment, try to get some gear. Entirely just because I like how it looks, not because I need necessarily, like, will benefit from it, just because I think it looks cool. Really thinking about it, last time I played this, it was Halloween. The Halloween event was going on. It was October. Man, it's been a while. I really like the Musashi. I really like this weapon type in general. Oh, not the Sand Rappy. I don't want to hit the Sand Rappy with the life drain attack of mine. There we go. Ugh. And it takes life for each hit that connects to. That is dangerous. Oh, hey, Ash. There's one layer removed. I should have used the Diamate, huh? Yeah, with this being explicitly, like, kind of at the time, the very last PSO thing that they were gonna make. Like, in this setting. Like... I'm trying to think. I can see that they were trying to probably make it, like, as a... like send off to the NPCs and side story stuff from episodes 1 and 2. Because like episode 3 was a big flash forward. And while I would like to see like kind of a something set post episode 3 one day, like there's a reason why they returned to like the time shortly after episodes 1 and 2. Allowing you to see all of the characters come back and whatnot, and have a more guided story experience involving all of them. Make it feel like a much more like actual proper story compared to like how everything unfolded in episodes 1 and 2 as more of like a journey by yourself, like through once populated areas. Also, that was the Fomarl, which, wait, was she back here, or was she further ahead? The generic Fomarl, which we never actually got her name. She appeared in one mission right at the start. Before I talked to her, there was that early mission where we were supposed to locate, like, the survivors of this one ship crash or something like that. And we worked with Bernie to do so, and it was all very hush-hush, top-secret stuff, and she was the one who was found. So hey. Yeah, she's just a hunter hired to do things. Though she does have somebody hired to look after her. So she, once again, kind of continuing that, we know that she is somewhat of some sort of important, like, she is somewhat of important. We don't know to what degree or for what reason. Come on, I know there's other enemies in here somewhere. Okay, they're way back here. Also, hello, cat. Oh yeah, it's your snack time, huh? This episode is really placing a lot of emphasis on needing an AoE weapon, with just how big the groups are. Like, I mean, that was the game in the first place, but even just doing that on normal, with how big these groups have been getting. Ow. It's hard. I need to stop missing. At the very least, those stomps aren't doing much, because, once again, because I'm on normal, but... that is very much an enemy that, on any harder difficulty, is going to be a big threat that I'm going to have to learn how to deal with. Okay, I can't go in this direction. Yeah, Gibarda is solid too for this. I mean, I don't need to rough away everything, I guess. I just noticed the alarm that I had set was playing. You could probably pick up on that. And that low accuracy modifier. Shouldn't be too far from the end of this. It should be anti-paralysis. No. Definitely not. What? Oh. There's a cactus in the ground that you can step on and it hurts you. Okay, the cactuses are just objects that cause pain. Good to know. Ow, it can shoot a laser. I kind of was actually expecting that to just kill it outright. It did take half its health, but I was expecting a lot more. Oh hey, Bernie. Wait. Didn't you die in the end of the Zoke quest line? But yeah, this is the... It's explicitly like... It's mentioning the Grand Squall thing because it's like, hey, you probably don't know this one. You probably don't remember this. This has been a big help to me. I'm on it, mate. You know, I can forgive the stock sound usage for the satellite lizards there, because that is the same stock sound they use for Chaos in the, like, for Perfect Chaos in Sonic Adventure 1's opening. So, like, yeah, that's Sonic Team. That's more just Sonic Team uses that. That's less just a, like, this was, like, a more, like, deeply made thing, and more just, you know, okay. Besides, this game already used absurd amounts of stock sounds anyways. Chances are, if you played a lot of this game as a kid, anytime you hear a stock sound, this is what's gonna pop into your head. Oh. I enjoy how the enemies are like, the Astartes there are doing actual damage to me, but still just dropping a sword plus 2. Ow. Okay, Ow. Should probably set my die mates to my keyboard. Other NPC gonna pop up? Oh! Okay, so monomate, monomate, die mate, trimate. And it's 7 for this. Okay, there. Ah. Let's see if I can actually... Ah, dang it. Well, there, that was 9-2. Definitely took a lot less time than 9-1. Well, I'm actually just gonna go quickly make sure that my cat gets his snack. Oh yeah, now eyes wide open, pupils fully dilated. upon hearing the word snack and hearing me move. Nine 3 Reality and Truth. Secure the northern crater. Secure the southern route to the crater. We need the southern route to the crater area secured in order to dispatch our primary advance team. Alright, Works was an army division, and I think I encountered them in Steel Memories or something it was? Steel Heart? It was the, like... It was involving Dr. Montague, and it had us do the stealth stuff. Wait, long cape and a mask. I'm trying to think of what class has a cape. A mask. To be possible, there's an NPC with a unique model. Or am I just not remembering something? Yeah. I wonder. How's that whole situation with Ellie and her robot boyfriend going along? Well, not robot, AI boyfriend. Because he stepped into that one, like, portal that was supposed to help turn him into, like, a human, right? How'd that turn out? I wonder if there was some sort of hint of that I just missed in, like, any of the side stuff in episode 3. Thinking of, like, episode, like, direct connective tissue between, like, characters in like episode 1 and 2 and episode 3. Thinking about how how Viviana was the daughter of an NPC that we helped out, and the hint at that was the fact that in Blue Star Memories we see that character, you know, as an adult. And her mentioning her butler, her robot butler, well, her, like, humanoid butler, Heibu. Just, yeah, that she, mentioning that she has a daughter, and also that she has a butler named Heibu, and that's what's supposed to tell you that Viviana is that NPC's daughter. I actually kind of thought that was a cute touch. The Blue Star Memories itself takes place many years after the events of episodes 1 and 2. So hey, it's a zoo. A large bird. Wait, that was where I started. Right. Where have I been? Where haven't I been? Okay. Uh-huh, it's getting dark. It admittedly looks kind of weirder compared to the times that does it in, like, an enclosed room. Because in an enclosed room, it's, you know, it's explicitly the lights being out. And you have to go turn them on. I think this might actually just be, like, a visual effect trying to say that it is getting darker out. Ow! Probably should have brought a gun. Some important range attack. I will say, with the government quest structure normally the way it is, the way the crater is structured, these government quests feel a lot better because we're constantly going to new areas that look different, like, are very clearly different in layout. Ow! I'm just gonna keep spamming Zonda. I don't think it knows how to deal with this. Hit everything at once. These zoos are a lot to deal with. There, only one left. Gonna electrocute it until it goes down. Ah. I don't know why they decided, hey, if you walk into a cactus, you should take 1 point of damage. But I am glad that they did. It's an incredibly cute touch. Okay, so there's satellite lizards and yaois were basically made to be harder to deal with when you're using guns. That's neat. Also, we now know that Bernie was the one who was hired to look after the bone whirl. Which, well, we probably should have guessed considering Grand Squall, but... It runs into me and just bounces off my rock-hard abs. Now to run across and find the Buddhas that spawn, like, yeah, right back at the start that I missed. Ow. This time it was bouncing off my rock-hard ass. Oh! You were just walking through some rocks there, buddy. Something tells me the AI does not give a shit about rocks that are placed there for, like, varying up how an area looks. Oh hey, Ash again. So that's how the game is going to give the data packs that would give us information on different creatures, just through different NPCs popping up. Just them outright, like, making remarks on their own troubles with that creature or whatnot. Okay, let's just try and see. Okay, full heal. The boxes don't really matter, but might as well check for materials anyways. Okay, so this is a direction I can head in, but this is also the direction I can... Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought it was... When I was looking at the map, I for some reason thought it was this little bit here. But I'm supposed to use the warp. Come on. Get in range. Takes a bit, but it's effective. It was either I was gonna run out of TP or I was gonna get hit by another zoo swiping me. Come on, get back in here. Ow! Guess I'm gonna have to do this from here. Ah! I actually haven't been paying attention to the attributes of monsters. I'm pretty sure they've all been native, though, now to think about it. Okay. Hopefully, two of them probably did fly out of range as I was doing this. So hopefully at least... Okay, one went down. I'm seeing that laser barely miss me. Oh, it's not missing me. I'm invincible, right? Due to my mag. Oh! My invincibility ran out. Ran out like the exact frame it was swooping me. Okay, Astarks are altered beasts. Oh! The Dorphin is a native beast. I'm trying to fight a Dorphin while a zoo is harassing me. I'm happy that the zoo's attacks are weaker than the Dorphins, at least. So, when it does hit me, and that, like, lines up with the Dorphin about to hit me, it's at least me getting off a little easier on that front. Yeah, aside from Astarks, everything so far has been a native creature. Ah, the military again. But I can see the warp behind them. Well, it's been going well. Playing the government quest for episode 4 on normal, admittedly, so I can just speed through it. Had to make sure there wasn't any way of getting around them back there. I'm admittedly about to wrap things up, so... It's been good to be back to PSO again. before I go, I do want to check one quick thing. Because I keep seeing this in the quest list. And as mentioned, episode 4 does have quite a few quests for itself. Okay, yeah, there is just a full-on untranslated quest, yeah. Right, because the Japanese servers outlasted the North American ones. And the Japanese servers got more stuff as a result. Good to know. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight, because this was a late one. And yeah. As mentioned, it's good to be back in Blue Burst after playing episode 3 for so long. Nothing really against episode 3, more just against just how long it took to do everything in it. But anyways, so as per usual, thanks to everybody who joined in, and yeah, catch y'all next time.